How does a realtor's commission work? First of all, it's going to depend if the realtor is on the selling side or the buying side. So first, let's take some time and let's explain the selling side. What's going to happen when you sit down with an agent is you are going to negotiate a contract with them. That contract includes the commissions payable. Now, they're going to suggest a total amount that they would like to be paid to do the job. And while you're in the midst of negotiating this, they're also going to be discussing with you how much is going to get paid out to the buyer's agent. So let's stay on the seller's agent side of things. When that property goes up for sale, the realtor has put out money to prep it for sale, to get all the marketing material ready. It costs us to put a sign in the lawn. It costs us to put it on MLS, on realtor.ca, all the places. So the realtor has a lot of upfront expenses before that property is even sold. When the realtor gets paid is after that property is sold. So let's pick a random date of February 14th is possession day. That realtor is going to get paid after possession. In Manitoba, that could mean up to 30 days after possession that it can take for that paycheck to come in. And if for some reason that property doesn't sell, that agent doesn't get paid. The buyer or the seller is able to just walk away with no bills, but that agent is left with all the bills of the upfront expenses they had before they even listed your property on the market. Now let's talk about how the buyer's agent gets paid. If you've been searching for a home and you've been Googling how this process might work, you probably know that as a buyer, you're not going to be paying commission to the buyer's agent. That's because the listing agent determines how much that buyer's agent is going to get paid. And now this can vary wildly. Some agents are going to split the amount of commission that they have 50-50 between themselves as a listing agent and the buyer's agent. Others, honestly, they're going to keep more for themselves and they're going to pay out a little wee bit less to the buyer's agent. Now, I have my own opinion on this. I personally believe that that number should always be split 50-50. I don't ever think that a buyer's agent has less value than a listing agent because I know just how much work a buyer's agent might be putting into searching for homes and properly writing an offer on a listing. So me personally, I split it 50-50, but it can vary wildly. So then that buyer's agent also, they don't get paid until their buyer takes possession, and in Manitoba, up to 30 days after. If they don't ever find their buyer a home, if their buyer never writes a contract with them, then that agent never gets paid. This is another reason why it's really important to be loyal to your buyer's agent. We know a lot of people who think that it's best to shop around and work with multiple different agents, but that ends up meaning that a lot of agents are working for free. It also means that you as a buyer may not have proper representation, but that's a whole nother video. Now, I hope I explained everything properly on how a listing agent gets paid and how a buyer's agent gets paid. But if you have any questions, know that you can reach out to me or just put your questions in the comments below and I'll make sure they get answered for you right away.